Hello beautiful souls, and welcome to this inspirational week with Jennifer Trimble. Now, as you know, we focus in three main things: the mind, the body, and the soul. So this month we're focusing on the body. Now, in regards to the body, it's very important to know where our food comes from, because the energy of the origin is in our food, so we eat that vibration. So it's very important. So okay, today, this week, we're talking about veganism. Is it extreme? And today we are talking about beef and milk. Now, before I continue, please remember to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell so that every time I upload new videos, you get the notification. Okay, so beef and milk and dairy products. So let's start with beef. You know, we tend to see cows out there and they look pretty happy, don't they? So they look very happy, and we desire for that to be true for the rest of their lives. But as we know, it ends in death. And there's no loving way to kill someone, and the ways they use to kill the animals aren't nice. It's never nice to kill someone. In regards milk and dairy products, that's where, well, as you know, cows are mammals just like we are, and we have our babies for 9 months just like we, and when our babies are born, we produce milk until the baby doesn't need it, and then we stop producing milk, right? Cows the same. So in order for the industry to have milk running, what they do is that more or less 2 days after the baby is born, they take it from their mothers. So what happens with that is that, of course, the mother cries for days because, well, it's a mother's grief. Their babies have been taken away from them. And in regards to babies, if the baby is female, then they lock them and they put them in places so that they end up living the same life as their mothers. And it's not a pretty picture. If you look for it, it's not nice the way they treat them. And if it's a boy, then they slaughter them in a very horrifying way. So that's that. And of course, the mother, she's producing milk, so they attach her these machines, and because they keep on sucking more and more and more, what happens is that they produce a lot of milk because they want them to be machines. So what happens is that they get a lot of pain, irritation, infections, and that's what we're feeding our kids. Now, in order for cows to be pregnant, they need to be inseminated. And they actually have this device in the way that they put them that they call something like rape something. So they actually do rape the cows so that we can have milk, cheese, and dairy products. And they call veganism extreme. So below I attached a link so that you can dive a little bit deeper into that. Plus, by the way, it needs a lot of water to maintain these factories. 3/4 of the grains and the food that we could be eating are given to these animals, and because they eat, right? But they need to make a lot of those animals, so they need a lot of food. And the population, the human population that is starving, could be fed. The world's hunger could be ended if we stop eating beef and dairy products, plus all the well, the dirty stuff from the animals and from, well, you know, everything that comes, the blood, everything gets infiltrated in the soil, and then that generates that places end up in deforestation, like in the Amazon. It infiltrates in the rivers, and then that ends up in the oceans, and there are studies from this. And because it ends up in the oceans, it kills every single living creature in the oceans. So I believe that is extreme, and compassion isn't. So yeah, I leave you with that. As I told you, there's a link below so that you can dive in that subject a little bit more if you're interested. Okay, so see you on the next video. Next video I'm talking about chickens and eggs. So see you then. Bye. And remember to like this video if you like it. Bye bye.